do I have to say anything else, we've got the one and only Andrew Gouche in the house today. He's performed and played with the likes of Prince, Chaka Khan, Michael Jackson, Destiny's Child, and we are so happy to have him be a part of what we're putting together over at scotsbasslessons.com. Today Andrew's going to be talking about slap bass, specifically how he got started with slap bass, his influences, and how he got what they had and tweaked it to suit his own personal style. You're also going to see some exclusive performances as well that you won't have seen anywhere before, and we're going to be talking about why slap bass is way more than just a fancy trick to get cheers from an audience. If you're an Academy member, remember you can check out the full class that this is taken from, which is over an hour and a half long, over at scotsbasslessons.com. But without further ado, let's get into today's lesson with the mighty Andrew Gouche. With the same thing with the slapping thing, was there any specific exercises that you... Well, first of all, who was the first guy that you heard doing that?
Well, Larry Graham is the reason I started playing bass. You know, I saw him on Soul Train in '74. Yeah. And I begged my mother to get me a bass.
Like
I want to do
that.
For me, I have to.
So there's a lot of thumb in there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Because there's like multiple ways that people
I actually was doing more than Larry was just... I'll start going.
So you're adding more thumb in?
Yeah.
Is that what the difference is?
It's basically because I was playing it wrong. But I remember when I used to, after watching Louis Johnson, I used to do this, and then I'll never forget. I looked down and there was blood all over my bass because my thumb had split.
Just like exploded.
And then I was like, I'm never doing that because it took a long time for it to heal. Yeah. And then so now when I play it, you'd never see me do this, you know, because it's
because Louis Johnson is
I used to have gigantic calluses all over my hand, on my fingers.
What from
that? Like I had it was like really thick callus,
yeah.
And then one day it split.
And that's when you because you really there's a real good economy of motion when you slap, isn't there? Now this is a great reminder that it's never too late, no matter where you are on your journey as a bass player, whether you're just getting started out or whether you've been playing 10 or 20 years and you're a fully fledged professional. It's never too late to start changing, altering or tweaking your technique so it suits your playing style better.
It's funny because people associate this with funky songs all the time, but to me, playing with your thumb adds a different vibe. Let's say we're playing Living for the Love You.
It just adds a different attack to it, doesn't it? Yeah.
So
Andrew is just so bang on here. Slap bass is way more than a fancy trick to get the audience to cheer, right? It should be used as a texture. Now in this next example, you're going to hear Andrew playing with a Chaka Khan track, and for the first verse, he's going to play all fingerstyle, and then for the second verse, he's going to go into all slap. Now just listen out for how it changes the entire texture of the rhythm section when Andrew adds that slap piece in that second verse. It really is magical.
What was I gonna do? Let myself go.
slapping, when you moved to 6-string, was there a learning process where you were like, oh?
From 4 to 5 it was.
Oh, okay. So you went to 5
not
first.
5 to 6, because my biggest thing was having to remember that this was not my E.
Yeah.
And I remember I was on tour when I got my first 5-string, and I was like, I got it.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to use it.
You talk about crashing and burning, dude. The people that I was working with, they would turn around looking at me like, what the heck is wrong with you? Because I kept playing the B thinking that it was my E string.
Yeah.
And it took a couple of weeks, I think, before I got to where it just wasn't disastrous.
Yeah. You didn't have to think about it.
They were literally like, we've never heard you sound this bad. I was messing up. It was a really famous gospel group too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks again for watching this, guys. And huge shout out to Andrew Gouche for being such a boss. And just, we've got to say that we're so happy at scotsbasslessons.com to have him be a part of what we're trying to build, the ultimate online bass school for you guys. So you can learn from the best in the world from the comfort of your own home. And if you enjoyed today's lesson, remember that is only a tiny part of a 1.5 hour class that we did with Andrew. So if you're a member, go check it out. And if you're not a member, grab your 14-day free trial today and go and soak up the entire class. Now, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you do that below and turn your notifications on, so next time I release one of these bad boys, you get notified. And in the comments, let me know who else you'd like to see on our YouTube channel and over at Scott's Bass Lessons, because I'll probably be able to pull it off for you. Now, as always, take it easy, and I'll see you in the shed.